guys, this is Brey's Ways. I'm working on a new project that might take me a little time to do, so I am trying to make up for it right now by bringing you a little bit of an extra filler, should I say, so that I can keep on working with what I'm doing. But I wanted to share with you guys some of my flower arrangements that I keep around the house. I have always been a lover of flowers. My grandmother always had beautiful gardens, and I did the same when I was in my 20s and 30s. After that, not so much. But in keeping with the flowers, I just kept on buying beautiful flowers that I would see, and I started doing flower arrangements through the years, and it's just one of those things that I've always constantly done. So I wanted to show you some of the flower arrangements that I have in my house and maybe give y'all some ideas on what to do for some seasonal arrangements. And now they don't have to be anything big, as you will see later. They could be something very simple. So let's get started in showing you what I have, okay? All right, for the first flower arrangement, my husband brought this beautiful Asian vase to me, and I have changed the flowers in it several times, but this is what it has right now. It has a bunch of beautiful, fake flowers, the lavender and the lilacs hanging over, and the beautiful peonies, which are one of my favorite flowers. And it's not hard to have a flower arrangement made up in any vase, any size, anything. Well, basically that you have around could be used as a beautiful base for your flowers. So this is one of the flower arrangements, and excuse me if you don't see me, because these things are so big and my little studio area is small. So here's one of them. And excuse me if I get out of frame. Another one that I have, that's one of my favorites that we have in our bedroom, is this little guy. And my son had gifted us 3 of these really cute blue lanterns. They light up. And all I did was that I put some yellow Easter grass inside of it. And then I just added all of these really adorable flowers. Now, most of these flowers do come from Dollar Tree. I had them, or my aunt gave them to me. Some I bought at Walmart. But those are basically the only 2 places that I get my flowers from. Sometimes Dollar General, but they don't really have a very large assortment. But I think all of these basically came from Dollar Tree and Walmart. These little guys came from Walmart. I remember that. And my aunt, I think, gave me the rest. The yellow little flowers also came from Walmart. But this is something nautical looking, something springtimey, yet you can keep it all year round. If you like these colors, why not? I mean, you've heard of hot house flowers, haven't you? I mean, flowers are for all year round, basically. So there's that one. Now I have this little guy in one of my Mexican little pots that belonged to my grandmother that my aunt gave me. And in it I have peonies and all these cute little pink and white flowers, and these little lilies right here. My grandmother, like I said, she loved flowers, and she would have loved all of these arrangements. And I wasn't too much on pink growing up. As a girl, as a little girl, pink was one of my least favorite colors. But I've come to appreciate it. I really do like it. And of course, I've gotten these flowers for Valentine's Day, and to decorate around the house, to change up the flower arrangements for every season. So of course I'm going to have pink. And I have more pink than red, actually. I used to love red in my teen years. Not so much anymore, but I will use them every once in a while, like for something patriotic or Valentine's Day, but not so much for all the time. So So, yeah, if you have one of these little guys or anything similar to it, why not? Very simple. Now, I have this heavy little piece. Ooh, now this baby I got from a rummage sale. Hope I don't drop it. From a neighbor that had a rummage sale, and she passed a long time ago. But I got this from her for $8. It's a blue carnival glass pitcher with a platter or a dish, and it is so beautiful, guys. I just love this pattern. I love the color of it, and being a lover of blue, yep. And so I've treasured this because it belonged to my neighbor, and I've had it ever since my son was really small. Now in this one, I had greenery put into it, and some of these really gorgeous white and pink roses that my aunt got for me from Dollar Tree. And all I did was I added these 3 molinos. They're used to make chocolate, Mexican chocolate. And my aunt and my mom gave me theirs, and I already had one, so I ended up with these 3 guys. And I just love the way they look. This is on top of our refrigerator in the kitchen, if you can believe it. It is. And that's where I keep it. And this beautiful picture always has different flowers all year round. But it's a really cute way of showing off, you know, certain items like the molinos. So that's that idea. In keeping with the blue, or should I say, kind of nautical theme, I've got a couple of more ideas. Let me just move some things over. Now, like I said, you don't have to spend a fortune to have a flower arrangement, guys. This one is ridiculously simple, and it's cute, and it makes people smile. Well, it makes us laugh every time we see it, and my son was like, "Mom, you have chanclas." Yeah. Bead chanclas that I got from Dollar Tree a while back. And they're inside this really cute little macrame, or, you know, nautical looking vase that was my son's, and he let me have it. So all I did was that I stuck this Christmas little miniature tree or evergreen into it for bulk, and then I just stuck in my little chanclas in here, and that's all I did. And this one sits on the floor in the corner of our bathroom. But I thought that maybe y'all would get a kick out of seeing the chanclas. Don't make me come after you, guys. Don't make me come after you. Alrighty. And now I have this one. Now this big old vase I've had forever. It's heavy. It's very thick. And it's gone through so many changes. It's not even funny. And on this one, I have this arrangement of flowers with the pink hydrangeas and lavender hydrangeas and all these cute blue flowers here and white Gerber daisies. And inside, I have a little friend. That's right. It's a little stuffed dolphin, blue dolphin, that's just in there with all the beads and shells and glass beads in there. And there's this very special shell that my late uncle had given my aunt, and my aunt gave it to me to keep. So of course I'm going to treasure it. It came from, it says Padre Island, Texas. I've been there. My uncle actually took me for one of my graduation gifts when I was 18. So I've been there a couple or so times. We live kind of far from the ocean, but, you know, in my life I've been able to go see it every once in a while. So yeah. And I mean, it's such a simple, if you have a clear vase, you can put anything you want in it. And since I'm into the nautical, of course, it usually always has my shells in here. And I've changed out the shells as well. I put bigger ones in there, depending on the size of the neck, right? To see if I can fit them in there. And I've changed out the flowers through the seasons as well. So there's that one. Now I wanted to show you guys, and I'll show you some more in a minute. These two adorable, and I do mean adorable. I know, the adorable cat vases. My aunt actually gave me these years ago. She's always known I love cats. I've always kept cats. I'm like the cat woman of Canepa, okay? And I thought it would be so adorable if they were adorned, you know, with something snazzy and jiggly, and, you know, you can just imagine a cat going after this, right? And what they are basically is just necklaces that I had gotten a long time ago, and I just wrapped them around their necks. And this one here has a little rosary bracelet that a friend of mine gave me, which I think is beautiful. But aren't they the sweetest things? And I think that there might have been decanters or some sort of, you know, they must have had some sort of topper on them at some point. But I've always used them with flowers, so I've always, you know, and this is how I got them. They didn't have any toppers, so I don't know what they were. If you guys know what these originally were, let me know. I'm curious. Curious. So there's that. And I have this little guy. Now we collect different kinds of glass pieces depending on, you know, what we see, what we like. And but since we haven't gone out anywhere in the past 2 years, like really to antique stores and whatnot, we haven't really been on the look for anything. But this was like one of the few pieces that we got before that. And it's a beautiful amber colored hobnail vase. It's really, really pretty. I love it because it's my birthstone, or it looks like my birthstone of topaz. I was a November baby, so I do love this color of amber glass. And all I did with this little guy was just put these wacky looking, I don't know exactly what they are. My husband says he thinks that they're turmeric flowers, but I'm not sure. And I just put a little butterfly in here, a blue butterfly, and some little sprigs of green in here, just, you know, for something cute. So there's this one. What do you think? Let me know which one is your favorite after the video, okay? Leave it on comments. And also, because it was hiding behind all the other flowers, I have this little guy. Now this little one is very simple, but it does the trick where I have it right now, and you'll see why later. But I had made this nautical vase myself. All it was one of those see-through glass vases, those tall ones that you find at the Dollar Tree. And then on the bottom, of course, I super glued it to one of those glass candle holders. And then I simply added with super glue the shells down below. And then and on top as well, it has a ring of shells all the way around. And then I spray painted it this beautiful turquoise color. Then I took these little pieces of burlap ribbon, also from Dollar Tree, and I cut out these squares, and all I did was just super glue them onto the vase on both sides. It's two-sided. And once I got those glued down, I had these Christmas sprigs that I would see all the time, you know, at Walmart, and I just ended up cutting up two pieces, and I super glued them to one on either side. It looks slightly different from each other. And then after that, I took some glitter paint and I went over all of the little sprigs. Well, the sprigs had also been spray painted with a turquoise to match the whole thing, right? I wanted it all monotone, basically, you know. And then I just added, like I said, the glitter paint, which gave it that really nice sparkle. And on the shells as well. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see. And then all I just did was add these cute little sprigs that I found at Walmart not too long ago. So this one's one of my favorites. And I've already had this for, oh, I don't know. I want to say 3 years, but I'm not quite sure. I do believe it might have been 3 years or so. And then, last but not least, and believe me, I still have some other arrangements, but I didn't want to bring those out. But anyway, because I don't want to show off everything. This one is Halloween based, or actually, it's not even Halloween. Well, it could be, but it doesn't have to be. If you're a lover of black cats like I am, and you can, you know, have black cats around all year round, of course, they're good luck. They're not bad luck, they're good luck. So this is what I did, guys, with this one. Now this one, I took the same kind of vase that I did with the turquoise. And then I just super glued another glass candle holder to the bottom. I painted the underside of it black to give it this really nice look to it. And then I sealed it with, you know, Mod Podge under there so it, you know, it wouldn't get scratched up and everything. And then I added these really adorable, colorful beads. Now, I did do this one around Halloween time, but I've loved it and I've never been able to put it away. So, and it goes still with the nautical as well. Because what cat doesn't like fish, right? And all I did is that I took these cute little kitties. My little kitties. There you go. And I have 3 of them, but only 2 of them could fit in here. And I've had these since my son was a baby, because we used to have this awesome dollar store in Uvalde, but they did away with it too soon, and I got these there. And all I did was that I spray painted them. Yes, I spray painted them black, and then I put the glitter paint on them so they'd be sparkly. And then I just stuck some flowers in between them. And there you go. So this one has the purple and the white going on. And there's a lot more I could have done to this, but then I was afraid of covering up, you know, where you wouldn't be able to tell what's in it and all that. I could have added some laser ribbon under here, but I thought, no, I'm going to keep it simple. So it's a really pretty way of doing something refreshing looking. So if y'all feel like doing something like this, do it and show it off. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this small video. Like I said, I am working on a large project, another theme. Every time I think about the theme, it makes me laugh because my husband was the one that came up with it. But it was so cute of an idea, I just couldn't resist. So I thought, okay, I'll do that. So of course, yeah, he's involved with the process. I do all the videotaping, and I do all the setup and everything, and he gets it downloaded onto the computer and whatever, so that I can have it uploaded then on YouTube and you guys can see it. So I hope that you will continue following me. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give y'all something earlier, but because I was working on that project, I wasn't able to have enough time to come around, and my desk was a disaster, guys. It was overspilling with stuff. And so I managed to kind of clean it up a little bit just so I could bring out all these beautiful arrangements. So I hope that you enjoyed them. And I hope that if you're new to my channel that you will subscribe. I'm fairly new, and if you think of anyone that might be interested in what I do a little bit of everything, and I will be doing a lot more. I do plan on painting, but that's going to be a little bit more into the future. For right now, I've still got some projects I want to catch up on and some ideas in my head that I got to put out there. So I hope that y'all will stick by me, and please, subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you are subscribed, thanks a million. Please like, comment, share to your friends, and please hit that little bell. Always, if you're a new subscriber, hit the little bell so that you will know when my next video comes out. So until next time, guys, I appreciate and love you all. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there, okay? Until next time, this is Brey's Ways. Bye-bye.